This is, what session is this? 8. Session 8 of Tomorrow Legion. And we'll be back in a second.
We're out of time and out of space, lamenting for the human race. A cataclysmic crisis from the past. A small blue world asunder torn, an apocalyptic nightmare born, and mankind better learn to cope with it fast. Watch the glittering protectors rise! Inhuman foes meet your demise! And boom, boom, boom! Your end is nigh!
Hello out there in internet land. It is I, Kadave, and I am...
Can you put it on here so I can see it?
Yeah, sorry.
And I am running Savage Worlds Rifts tonight. The Tomorrow Legion.
Fuck. Go ahead.
To my right is...
Hi, I'm Kimmy. I'm playing Arabella Kinsley, I am a cyber knight. Even I can't remember my name.
And I'm Sam. I play Tiffany, who is a dragon, and is also the reason that Arabella can't remember her name. Because Tiffany can't remember it, so she calls her all sorts of weird things.
Yeah.
And this is Stu, and I'm playing Lambert d'Illinois,
Lambert, Illinois.
Quebecois.
And what are you?
Glitter boy.
And we are billless tonight.
Yes.
Yes.
But we have pie, cake. What is this?
Cake
We have
Cake.
cake.
of the milk and berries variety from Porto's Deli or Bakery in
Oh my god,
Glendale.
it's Porto's cake. Ooh.
I'm so excited.
If you're from LA, this is like a famous place. It's awesome.
It smells fantastic.
Yeah,
It's
these are
super
really
good.
good cake. Super good, super good.
I had leftovers from my
Oh, nothing but net.
gathering of Memorial Day-ness.
Ah, nice.
Looks nice.
And surprisingly affordable for a cake. You know, a 10-person cake for $25.
That's
Wow.
not bad.
And it's really
Right?
good cake. Yeah. I'm in favor of this.
Yes. So, last time in our adventures,
Yes, what happened last time? I don't remember. Let's find out.
it's been a while.
It
'Cause
has been a while.
2 weeks ago when we should have played, I would have sounded like, hello, I can't talk.
Yes.
Let me describe what's happening, and then the rest of you have to say it again for the audience.
That wouldn't have been fun.
Yeah.
So
I'm glad you're better.
yes.
Yeah,
Welcome
sort
back.
of.
Last time in Savage Worlds Rifts, the Tomorrow Legion. What's up, diary? Vaughn and Thumbelina walked back to get the truck while I cleared the road obstacles. Oh, we were finishing up our roadblock trap. We continued on our road trip. 5 days were pretty uneventful, and we made it to a nice foresty area with some cool ruins. Lots of graffiti. I heard a weird whine noise. Oh no, not explodey trucks again. We looked, and there was a guy on a glider surfing the ley line with a big sack over his shoulder, like a hipster Santa Claus. He waved at us, pulled out a Tomorrow Legion badge, and came running over. They got Paella's message. The town is raised. He says there were a couple of survivors, but he didn't know if Vaughn's mom made it out. Sad face. He gave us some weird message satchels that can be sent down the line to report back to Castle Refuge, then took his rickety surfboard thing back down the ley line. This town smells kind of weird. Metal-smelling wind seems to be coming from a big industrial building. I turned into a human just in case, and we headed into town. A big, huge, fat man came out to greet us, and is super ungrateful that we didn't get here quicker. Their dragon is huge, like 2 times bigger than me. It flew over the town and burnt down the neighboring town. The big rude guy smells weirdly clean, like soap. Actually, the whole town does. Maybe I shouldn't eat any of these people. Lambert thinks we should try to trap the dragon on the ground to fight it. Vaughn suggested making a net. They make iron cable here and are all about it. They haven't tried talking to the dragon, so we decide to try that first. Vaughn and Lambert stayed to work on the net trap, while Mirabella and I borrowed a horse and rode out of town. I agreed to let her ride on my back, but only if she promised not to tell Lambert. She hung on pretty good, even when we hit some turbulence. Thankfully, she didn't barf on me, but she did look a little green. Haha. While we were flying out for recon, Vaughn and Lambert made a huge crossbow thing called a ballista and wired it with electricity. Lambert made a couple of steel-cabled nets, too. About 5 miles out, we found a burned town, and I picked up the other dragon's smell. He smells like a jerk. I kind of want to kick his butt. The smell leads north. We were following it, and a black orb shot up at me from the ground, and I dodged it. There were 2 robe dudes on the ground. I burned the shit out of the one that shot at me. He deserved it. Pescatella stood up and waved her sword at him from on my back. I bet that looked pretty awesome, actually. I breathed fire at his friend, who was busy chanting. I hit him, but he didn't even have the decency to melt. Motherfucker. I cursed a lot, and Miramar was horrified. A piercing screech came out of the bushes next to Rude Guy, and a flaming bat monster flew out and away from us. Rude Guy stopped chanting and hunkered down. I hovered low. Farfalla slid down my wing and jumped off to confront the rude wizard guy. She punched where he should be, and he wasn't even there. What an a-hole. She looked around, and the actual guy was totally hiding in the shrubberies. She sauntered over with her sword drawn. He stood up, tried to run, tripped, fell, and was scrambling away. I flew as quick as I could. A Canadian goose was startled and flew up in front of the bat. The bat ran right into it, and the goose caught fire. He slowed down, and the flaming goose fell to the earth, right in front of a kid on crutches. Dinner. I shot fire at it and hit him. The fireball made the bat falter, but doesn't seem damaged. Santeria advanced on the shrubbery guy. He stumbled to his feet and finally started to run. The bat almost crashed into a tree, but narrowly avoided it. I smell the dragon. We're getting closer. Up ahead, I saw a river and a huge building with a big paddock full of animals. The bat dove down to the big building. Javelina punched shrubbery guy while he was running. She really clobbered him. He is out.
Woohoo.
I landed and radioed back to Amaretto to tell her about the Ohio Stadium building and the flaming goose. She says stadiums are for sports, whatever those are. She told me to come back and thought the goose was pretty funny. I got ready to take off and saw a big pair of wings come up over the top of the stadium.
Dun dun dun.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh.
So, picking up right there, Lambert is still back in town. You're still out in the forest. And you are significantly distant
Yes.
farther on.
Yes.
And you see those wings stretch up and start to flex a little bit. You know, the kind of like, no, you've been sleeping. Yeah.
Dragon yoga.
Yeah. The first thing in the morning. Because you don't just jump into the sky. That would, you'd pull something, it's
No,
terrible.
yeah.
So it's clearly that motion. And you see there's a couple of robed figures that are sort of near the front of the building. You can tell that they're over there. But other than that, you still have the advantage of what you'd like to do next.
I forget. Am I on the ground?
I thought you came in and landed
I thought I landed, yeah. Let's go with
like
that.
near the animals.
Yeah.
So you're not like right by the building. You're still a ways out, but
Is there like some trees or shrubs or things I
Um,
could hide in?
at the edge of the cleared area where they've
Yeah.
got the animals penned up, yeah, there are some trees and stuff, but it's actually pretty urbanized.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of buildings and ruins and stuff around here.
Okay.
It looks like where they're keeping animals may have once been like a parking lot kind of a thing.
Ah, okay.
So it's that sort of big open space.
Gotcha.
So it's not really like there's just a forest right there that's really dense.
Gotcha.
Certainly, probably not somewhere good for you to hide as a dragon.
Right. Okay. Since I'm on the ground already, I'm going to go human size because that'll be easier to hide.
Sure.
And I'm going to hide, I'm already in the, next to the parking lot area, like adjacent building.
Yeah, there's some
Maybe?
kind of at the edge. Yeah.
Okay. I'll hide in an adjacent building and keep some watch.
Okay.
And also radio back to the group. If I can,
Okay.
am I still in range?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You didn't have to fly that far.
Okay, that's fair.
So yeah, you can. What message are you planning to send?
I think I found the dragon.
Oh, good. How big is he or she?
Well, I can see the wings over the top of the stadium.
The sports stadium?
Yeah, the sports stadium.
Well, I say that we go back and see what progress our friends have made on their trap, because taking such a beast on without any plan is probably not the best maneuver.
I agree. Yes.
Are we done with our stuff? Or are we still working on it?
You're pretty much done. You've done some tests. You know, the ballista fires pretty effectively, and you've shot it at a building and turned on the generator, and you can see that it sparks a little bit, so you think it's working okay.
Okay. All right.
You've managed to use the motorized part to sort of haul, like a car hulk down the street. Mm-hmm. So you know it's got some pull to it. You don't have another dragon to actually test it on. So.
Right.
Or do you?
Can I hear this over the...
Yeah, you're
Okay.
you're all...
I'll let him know that we're ready. We are ready. He can lead him this way. I will make sure everything is prepared.
Lead him like now?
Yes, we are ready now.
So you want me to just like taunt this huge dragon and make it follow me?
If you think that would work.
Well, I should probably find a way to get back to town. I don't think I can get back to town that fast.
I could pick you up on the way.
Not if you're being chased by a big old dragon, you can't.
Just climb one of those trees and you can jump on. I'll swoop down.
That's a great plan.
That would be awesome. That's super rad.
Can you come pick me up before we taunt the dragon? Like then we can go together. I can be extra taunting on your back.
Oh, you could do that sword thing where you stood up with the flaming sword. That was
Yeah,
pretty cool.
That worked well last time. Yes.
Okay, I'll come get you.
All right.
You do see some more activity around the front of the building. There's some other guys that have come out, and you can see that they're kind of looking into the sky to scout for something. They've obviously gotten the report of the flaming bat creature. So they're looking in the sky for another dragon.
Okay. Okay. I have an idea. I am going to teleport away before I turn into a dragon and fly to get Arabella.
You can get... they don't have this whole area just filled with people.
Right.
But you can sort of make your way. Make a stealth check. Just to see how well you've remained hidden now that they're on the look.
So stealth, I would roll, since it's been a while, my stealth skill, which is D4.
And a D6.
And then a
And
D6 is
D6.
your wild die.
Okay. I couldn't remember if there was anything else.
Yep.
I got 2 4s.
Okay. Well, you get to roll the D4 again.
Oh, right. That one.
'Cause it explodes.
Explode.
Another 4.
Bam.
8. Plus 3.
Okay. You're
Super
fine.
stealthy.
Yeah,
So sneaky.
You creeped away. You actually surprise a cat. Like you come around the corner and it's like, I didn't know there was anybody else here. So then it kind of runs off in the opposite direction, leaving a mouse that now runs into the wall. It's super excited to survive for the day. But you make your way out of the building that you were hiding in, where you still had sort of line of sight, and you kind of get some distance. Excuse me.
Like this.
Yeah, sorry. I actually put the button down here on the floor for me with my foot, but I'd crossed my legs. I didn't get to it in time. But when you get out the back of this building, in front of you, you see another big building that looks like it may have once had like a cafe out front,
Okay.
but then it's a pretty big building. You're not quite sure what it was, but it's sort of in front of you, and it's multi-story, so you think you might be able to get around behind it and go.
And take off. Okay.
Yeah.
I will do that.
But once you're in the sky, I don't
Yeah.
know if they'll be able to
Right.
see you for it, but you'll definitely have a good head start.
Head start. Okay, that's fine. That will give me a little bit more time to pick up Arabella.
For sure. So, you get out behind the building, no problem. Take to the sky and start to fly. You get probably about a quarter mile along the way. and you hear just like the huge dragon bellow,
Oh, good.
like just the kind of noise that you know you could make when you're angry, and you still have that sense of unease about just smelling another dragon near you that you don't know. You're like like it's just sort of an instinctual like, no, it's time to fight. So you think maybe you don't, looking back, you don't see anything right now, but you think maybe it caught your scent.
Okay.
So it is aware that there is actually another dragon, and now is probably on the look.
He's pissed.
Well, yeah.
You start flying back. Let's see. Oh. You make it most of the way back to the area where Arabella was. Are you actively trying to climb the tree? For the the quick pickup, or are you gonna just stay on the ground?
I was kind of hoping for her to land on the ground.
That's okay. I didn't know if that was really the plan or not.
No, I feel like...
Damn it,
Okay.
Arabella. I told you to climb the tree.
We're kind of waving to her. She knows exactly where I'm at.
So you come over some trees, and there's sort of the clearing there, and you see her down on the ground like, hey.
Let a big dragon sigh. Would have been way cooler if you climbed the tree and land so she can hop on.
Was that over the mics?
Yes.
What did you say?
She wanted me to climb a tree. I think this is just fine.
Oh.
It would have been quicker and way more epic.
Yes, it would have been epic, except if I'd fallen on my face, and then we would have been chased by a dragon and try to get me off my face. It would not have been.
Hang on. Let's hope you don't fall on your face still.
Thank you for your encouragement and your obvious confidence in my abilities.
So
I might remind you this was your idea.
make an agility roll.
Okay.
Not to see if you fall on your face, but just to kind of see how long it takes you to get up there and get settled.
Yeah. Ooh, it takes me a little while.
Oh, what'd you get?
I do.
A
Oh,
2?
No.
You start to scrabble up. You're in your armor,
Yeah.
so the bottom of your feet, you've got pretty decent grip for your shoes, but the front, the toes, like the hard metal, it
Won't go.
doesn't catch on our scales real well, so you kind of scrabble and you get up there, but it takes a little while. So
Okay.
you can both make a notice check.
Okay. Good. Oh, good.
Ooh, I'm so good at noticing things.
You bought that, didn't you?
I did.
But you're just not horrible at it yet anymore.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. Oh.
You're not great at it.
Nope.
Wow.
So if I don't notice it, roll a d4.
Yeah, D4 and a D6
D6.
still.
Yeah.
And you're -2 if you don't have the skill.
Okay. I rolled 2 1s.
Oh.
That's what she rolled.
Also 2 1s. I feel like I'm so annoyed that she didn't do the epic
Well,
jump on me from the
and-
tree that I'm just like, what?
And I'm trying to scramble
Can
up. I'm not.
you-
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think that it's probably like it actually kind of didn't hurt you, but you clearly felt like the metallic toes of her boot like
Yeah.
scrabbling along your neck while she's
Ow.
trying to climb up. So you got super annoyed about that too, and
Yeah.
you're just like, this could have been awesome, but no.
It'd be so cool.
So you manage to get back up in the air and start flying back towards town. As soon as you get above the trees, you hear another giant bellow. And you look behind you, and it's probably only 300 yards back at this point.
Oh,
Just,
good.
and with like the super angry, just like if dragons didn't have a pointed snout, it
Yeah.
would clearly just be like a. Forelimbs are clearly making a fist, and while the wings are beating and flying along.
Well, I think he wants to fight. Totally didn't need that extra time from jumping off the tree. It's cool. I'm gonna try and fly a little faster.
Yeah, so
However
we can
fast I could go.
we can do our patented chase mechanic again.
Yay!
They get one card each, or just one card for the both of them?
One card for the both of them, because only one of them is moving.
Let's hope so.
Well, yeah, for
Hopefully.
now. The only direction that Kimmy's moving is
Wanna cut
to
it?
the ground. If
Sure.
If I fail.
yeah,
Oh, good.
Is this your card? Oh, not bad. You want one? You
Yep.
need one, right?
just one.
I forget how this works.
Oh, okay. So,
Just flying.
Oh, yeah.
did anybody get a? Hang on. Dang it.
Dang it.
I never remember which suit is the bad one.
I thought it was clubs.
I think it is.
Yeah, because it's off. It's reverse alphabetical order, isn't it?
Yeah, but I just.
Is it the chase mechanic from the regular book?
Yeah. Okay, so, well, what card did you get? Let's start with that.
10 of diamonds.
Okay, so you absolutely got the advantage. You managed to pull ahead a little bit. Complication. If the action card is a club, there is a complication.
Oh, okay.
So I did get a club. So... Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Because not only was it a club, it was the 2 of clubs. The worst complication a chase could have. So, the dragon, it looks like it was
Yeah.
diving into the clearing as you launched off again.
Ah.
And it tries to pull up, but it had already kind of done like the back swing with the wings
Yeah.
to slow down. And doesn't clear the set of trees at the other end. Like, just bowls right into the top third of the tree and gets all tangled up, and you hear another roar, and there's like gouts of flame now. You can see that
Ooh,
the
he's
dragon
so
has
bad.
actually activated the power that you have to
Just burst into
fire up.
flames.
Yeah. So the whole dragon is just like in between all the scales. It looks like lava, and like the trees are all on fire now. But it's clearly tangled up, and you pull way ahead. Like
Yeah.
that successfully
In your
ends
face,
the chase.
Dragon.
So yeah, you managed to get ahead again, but you know that the dragon is super pissed now.
Oh, good, yeah.
Angry.
Now he's
And there is
real
an
mad.
active wildfire not that far from town.
Sorry
at
about
this
it. It wasn't me.
So not our fault.
Didn't do it.
1, 2, 3, not it.
Yeah, we're not responsible, I promise. So you managed to get back to town. It's still a fair bet that the dragon knows where you were headed. So I wouldn't expect to have a real head start, but you will have time
take
to
what-
get set.
I'll take
So
what I
whatever
can
you
get.
guys, you can take a minute, figure out kind of how you want to do things. The town square is kind of where you guys set up the ballista. There's it's not a big multi-story, like, imagine the town square from Back to the Future, right? The Universal back lot, buildings on all 4 sides, but there's a sort of a park in the middle.
Right.
And then the ballista you guys set up, do you want to have it on top of a building, or do you want to have it on ground floor level?
Who's shooting it? Am I shooting it?
Well, Vaughn can shoot it.
Oh, Vaughn can shoot it.
Yeah.
Okay. He's shooting. He can shoot. Okay.
Yeah, he's actually a decent
let's,
shooter.
if it's the kid, let's put him on the ground.
Okay.
I think that'll be safer than being.
Well, and it does reel in, so
right.
the ground does make sense, but it was up to you guys. The townspeople, there are a couple people that'll volunteer to like be on the rooftops with some buckets of water and that kind of stuff.
Okay.
And they set off like a siren, as soon as yeah. What's funny is there's still a couple of those in my neighborhood.
Are there really?
Yeah, well, not in my direct neighborhood, but in the area where I live, I know where there's still a few on poles that are on land that hasn't been developed in forever.
Oh, you're talking about the air raid?
Yeah.
When they used to do it was like 10 a.m. on Monday mornings or something. They used to test
Yep.
the system,
Really?
the civil defense system. Yeah. It had sirens would go off everywhere
Interesting.
just to see if it worked.
Oh, I've seen a couple of those. I always just assumed they were like tsunami warnings or something.
No,
Really?
great for the Great Nuclear Holocaust.
Oh, excellent. Good to know.
My dad, when he was working still in his office, he had the old the bell patterns for various disasters
Oh, really?
right? Because at their school, that was all this coded thing. Like, okay, 3 long rings of the bell, 2 short rings of the
Whoa.
bell means fire. Or then, but there was totally on there like atomic attack.
Right.
It was
Yeah.
like 5 long rings, and I'm like, that's amazing. Because what good is it gonna do?
A couple times when I was a kid, we did the whole duck and cover thing.
Yeah.
Sure.
Hide under your desk. And, like, even I think we did it in like 5th or 6th grade. Like, I don't think this is gonna help.
Yeah.
Your Jesse's totally going to save you from the nuclear blast.
Right.
It will.
Exactly.
Obviously.
Well, especially in this area, like super close to JPL, other targets of opportunity.
Pretty much the same.
Where I
Then-
was.
Well, I lived in Long Beach. Naval Weapons Depot was.
Oh
in
yeah.
Seal
Oh
Beach,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
We
And
actually
then-
kept our missiles there. I think.
Yeah.
Well, and then out my way, and they had the actual silos on top of, like, down in Hacienda Heights.
Mm-hmm.
They actually had ballistic missiles there for years. So I'm like, yeah, it's not a thing I'm going to worry about because it'll be over.
Right.
Cool. So you get back to the center of town and land. Is that what you want to do? Hold on.
Yes.
Okay.
I was flying back to where the trap is.
I demand to make a perception roll.
Oh, wait.
That's
Shit,
what
I'm a
I
dragon.
asked.
I
I
forgot.
asked.
Yeah, no, you did ask.
You can change your mind if you want. If you want to have stopped outside of town and make her run the rest of the way, you can do that. But then she won't be there probably by the time the dragon.
I feel like I would have been so, like, oh god, huge dragon, that I would just cheese it back to town, not remembering that, hey, idiot, you're also a dragon. And they're looking for a dragon to shoot.
A red dragon.
Oh well,
That's not what I'm trying to make a perception.
no. They well, and the townsfolk, they didn't really seem to have any kind of weaponry or anything that would have been a problem for you even.
Right.
So, and they've been there a while. They've probably talked to the townspeople about, like, hey, just so you know, now that you're
friend
not
is a
right there,
dragon.
yeah,
Right.
we brought a friendly dragon. It's going to be smaller, but still on our side.
Beggars
So-
can't be choosers.
So yeah,
Don't be rude to her. She
Yeah.
might eat you.
right, happily.
Yeah.
So that's not why I was asking. So
Okay.
it's cool. But go ahead.
I got a 4.
Yeah, you totally noticed.
Okay. I'm gonna turn on the camera.
It's cool. So you come land in the middle of the plaza.
Yes.
There's sort of a little fountain in the middle, and you see there's townspeople that have now positioned buckets of water all around the area, and Vaughn is over in the corner. He gives you guys the big thumbs up, and then he's swinging the ballista back and forth, watching the sky. Where do you want to set up?
I will be on top of a building.
Okay. I don't know if you can anchor yourself on top of a building.
Ooh, that's a good point. Is there any very nearby hills? No.
Not with good sight to the hole.
Where's the ballista? Is it like right in the dead center of the?
You tell me. Where would you like it?
I probably would have put it dead center
Okay.
because we don't know when we set it up. We didn't know which direction the dragon would be coming from.
It's sort of right by the fountain then, right
Okay.
in the middle of it.
The direction she's coming from,
Mhm.
I will set up with my back against the buildings, facing it, off to one side,
Okay.
off to the left. Say.
Cool. And you guys took a direct route.
Yes.
Did I make it?
You made it, absolutely. Yeah.
All right. See, I'm trying to be helpful out there. So, you get there. Where do you guys want to go after you land?
Do we see the thing? Do we see his contraption?
Yeah, you see, it's right there. Vaughn is totally like, yeah.
I'll probably head over towards that to like defend that and defend him in case, for whatever reason,
Cool.
the tail's still there or something like that.
Okay.
Stupid
And
kids and
then,
their stupid germs.
Yeah, I'm really sorry.
and then Lambert is where?
Lambert is on the far end of the open square, kind
Right.
of up against one of the buildings.
Okay. I'll go kind of to the side of the square. Let's see. Because I don't want to be next to Lambert because he'll definitely And I don't want to be where the dragon's going to be because he'll shoot me.
Well, to be fair, you're also immune to the same things the dragon shoots.
No, because the bear will shoot me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, yeah.
I'm not as worried about the dragon as I am being team killed.
Never was intention.
So
The
yeah,
deadliest thing in the room is your friend.
off to the side of the square.
Okay. So, hang on. I'm going to disconnect my microphone and go over and set up a little map.
All right.
Yay!
Ooh,
I didn't realize it was
I'm gonna eat.
garlic and herb brie.
Ooh, yum.
You can put that over by you.
Yes, I can put this over by me. I don't mind.
That's a very eggy cake. It was really good.
Yeah.
They soak it in the condensed milk,
Oh, okay.
so that's why it's all super moist.
Super
It's
yummy.
really delicious.
The only time moist is a good adjective.
In cake.
In baked goods.
I saw Pirates of the Caribbean, the new one.
The new one. What'd you think?
I really liked it. It's much better than the other sequels. Well, Kimmy and I were talking. I wasn't even aware that this is the fifth one?
Yes.
Yeah.
I wasn't even aware of the fourth movie. the first
better
two
that way.
sequels were so terrible. I just never even hit my radar. But this one, it was really good. I really liked it.
The couple of sequels kind of all blend together to me. I don't know which ones are which.
Well, they did that weird. We made the sequels at the same time because it was easier to schedule just
Oh,
one giant.
Right.
okay. That makes sense. I still have to go and see. I want to go see Wonder Woman this weekend.
Is it open this weekend?
Yeah. Friday. Well, technically Thursday, but Friday.
Yeah. I'm super excited. I got the Kimmy seal of approval. So
Yeah.
Allie's comment of the posters.
Mm-hmm.
She's not athletic enough.
I love your daughter. She's awesome. Although she does a really amazing job. Like I also went into it going, yeah, she doesn't really look. But for the most compelling parts of the film are with her in it.
Right.
So which is good because I was
That's
kind
awesome.
of hoping that.
Ever since Game of Thrones and what's her name?
Brienne.
It's like,
Yeah.
I want to meet
Go
on
for
bones.
it. Yeah. Absolutely. All right.
map.
Does everybody have their little minis?
Do
No.
No.
yeah, yours is in your box. It's in that little brown box right there.
Is it?
Where's my
It should
dragon?
be.
Oh,
I'm coming.
no.
Look how well organized it
I
is.
got a monkey.
Oh. He should be in there.
No, he's not in there. He wouldn't fit in there. He's too big for that box.
Oh, well, he should be in that box.
Yay.
Okay.
I put him in the box.
Oh, look.
Okay.
Okay, so this is this the way we came from? Or
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that works. So you have arrived from here.
Okay. Oh.
Oh my god. This our camera's like, what is happening?
Here.
Oh.
Sorry, we stole this camera and this setup for the con this weekend.
Melody Jim. Oh, no. Don't fall over. Go the other way.
Oh man.
Aha. Oh,
Are some of those other minis in there?
Oh my god. No. Yeah, there's this guy. You got to use the blue dragon.
Well, that's what I'm going to use the blue dragon.
You're super professional here, guys.
In which direction?
They arrive from here.
So I would be. This is the town. This is the street.
Yeah.
I'm probably. Well. How big is my explodey template that? But it only deafens people. It doesn't actually cause damage.
No.
Okay.
It might
Yeah.
break some glass.
Well, choose where you're going to be because I said I was going to be on like the other side from you. So
I'll be there.
okay, then put me over there.
Like here.
Yay.
You want to be up on a building.
I don't want to distract him. I'll be in the square because we're trying to bait him into the square. Yeah.
And then this is you, Kim.
Yep.
I'll put you there. We don't have Vaughn, but
How does Arabella dismount? Because I'm still filming.
I probably like flip one leg over and slide down.
Totally.
Guess I
forgot
can
he was
roll
gonna
that if you
see.
want.
That's why I was asking. That was the whole thing. And you guys talked about it on the comms, too.
Yeah.
Right.
It was like, oh. Yeah. So he's fully aware that you've given somebody a ride and now has recorded evidence.
Yes. Arabella, Dragon Rider of the East Tennessee Valley Authority.
I will slap every poutine out of your hand for the rest of your life.
Just sitting down at a table. You're like, it's steaming. The cheese curds are just melting. And just out of nowhere, this big claw reaches in the window and goes.
Nope.
Ah. So, we will start with.
You're going to grab another mic if you're going to be over there?
Well, no, I'm going to go back to my
Okay.
seat in a second. But I just wanted to do. Wait. Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh, he looks so mad.
So, the giant dragon comes in and lands on the roof of what looks like Town Hall.
Mm-hmm.
And, go ahead and deal out cards.
Okay. Do I need to take these back or?
No, there was no joker, so they're just
I'm gonna move him a little bit
in
this
play.
way,
That's okay.
So you can see.
just so you can see.
So
the
it
rest
doesn't
of
block the whole rest of the map.
Yeah. So he's still on that roof.
Oh, sorry.
Nah, it's fine.
How many do you want? Just one?
Just the one?
Just the one. Oh dear.
And you have the thing!
Goodbye, fight. Maybe.
Maybe we'll see.
Oh, what does that do? Let me find that again.
So, the dragon lands, yells out, "Why have you come here?"
Ooh.
And then we're into. Do it.
He yells out, "Why have you come here?"
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Clearly, he's looking right at you, like just.
Do I get to respond, or are we?
Hold on.
You can go.
Make another notice check,
Okay.
because this is the closest you've been for sure.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
That
How
was
did
an
I even do
enthusiastic
that?
notice check.
Ooh, but it explodes.
Hey!
6,
Play it as it lies.
7. I noticed a thing. I think.
It is not a him dragon. It is clearly a lady dragon. It's also red. It's not
Oh,
blue
okay.
at all.
Yeah, definitely red.
And now that you've got clear line of sight and you see the whole thing very clearly landed and not flying in motion, looks a lot like you. Like, it's not like you've had a lot of dragon friends to know, but a lot like you. But you have a chance if you want to verbally respond before he activates the murder beam.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
So I'll just yell back in dragon. We're here because you're destroying the towns. Why are you doing that?
Oh, okay. They have my young. I have to do as they command.
Oh.
Well, what if we got your young back for you?
How are you gonna do that? You're just a hatchling.
Yeah, but I have powerful friends.
Looks around. Doesn't seem particularly impressed with anybody.
Look, these guys and I
I could impress her once.
defeated a huge demon with, like, iron for junk. We made it go back through the rift.
This is true.
Yeah.
It took much damage to its junk and nary a wince.
Where the dragon landed, clearly the roof of the building is starting to smolder
Yeah.
because it's still just glowing.
Super on fire, yeah.
Yeah. But doesn't seem to be doing anything. Kind of just is looking at you.
Over the comms, I'm going to tell them, I think someone's blackmailing this dragon into being a jerk to the towns. I think we can help her and get her young back instead of destroying her.
If she will agree to no further attack the town, we shall help her. Otherwise, I have a good shot. So hurry up.
In my, most respectful, but still teenage idiot voice, I'm going to be like, Madam Dragon, please, don't attack the town. We will try to help you get your young back. If we succeed, you don't have to attack the town. And if we fail, you can continue as you are.
I can't help. They'll break the egg.
We don't expect you to help. What can you tell us any information?
That would be a big omelet. Have you ever had that dragon egg? Is it good?
Imagine the pan size.
That was Kimmy nodding. I was not.
Oh, okay.
Annabella going, oh yeah, dragon, yummy. No.
I'll ask her, is it those hooded jerks that were hanging out by the stadium?
The Federation of Magic, they have it.
Oh, those Federation assholes. I hate them.
I came through the rift with my egg, and this place is so full of magic. It's totally worth a visit. And one of the quirks of dragon biology is that you actually feed off magical energy. Like, eating is fun, but it's not how you actually sustain yourself.
Right.
So Rift's Earth is actually a really good place for dragons because there's lots of magic everywhere. So, we came through the rift and I had flown off to scout the area. When I came back, they had already taken the egg. I don't know where it's gone.
Those bastards. Well, we're gonna make them pay.
You see this wave as the lava between scales cools. I can't help, but I will hold the attack. I won't destroy this town until you have a chance to help. I can't give you long, but I'll do what I can.
Thank you. Give us what time you can. We will do our best.
Should we take her out anyway and then go find the egg?
You super better not, because I will eat you.
I think she's serious. I think she would eat you.
But it would be safest. What if we can't find it?
Well, I guess we end up fighting her either way. So maybe we should look for the egg first and then
Got
see.
a good shot.
Right. I understand. But if we
Awesome.
help her,
I made you waste a joker.
but if we help her, that's an even larger dragon that actually might owe us a favor. It might be kind of good.
Look, one of you on the team owes me a mother. This is a mother dragon. So I suggest you help her.
All right.
Throw in the dead mom card.
I'm still down a mom, asshole. So, the dragon takes off again into the sky and flies back the way she came.
See? Told you guys we just needed to talk to the dragon. No, nobody listens to Tiffany.
I'm sorry, were you saying something? I missed that.
God damn it, paella.
Shrimpy rice.
You know, young dragon, if you were to say my name right, I might actually listen to you because I'd know you were talking to me.
What's your name again?
Arabella.
Arabella.
Arabella, yes.
Okay. I'm going to write it down in my diary.
Excellent. Good. You have a diary?
Arrow, blah, blah, blah.
Oh my god, Paya is
Eros.
talking to me again.
Something or other. So I don't know if you guys caught all that because of the dragon speaking.
Right.
But remember those hooded Federation jerks?
Mm-hmm.
Those are the jerks that have her egg.
Oh.
And I saw a bunch of them hanging out outside the stadium for sports or whatever. And I bet that, what happened to that one that you clobbered that was hiding in the shrubberies?
He's in the shrubberies. Maybe. Still.
Did he turn into a bat and...
No.
No,
he's just
but that
unconscious.
was...
Yeah, that's right.
You guys just left him.
You just knocked him out.
Well,
We don't take prisoners.
no.
We just,
It's fine.
If he's still there, we could question him.
he might
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
I'll climb on the back of the truck.
Okay.
We should probably explain to the townsfolk that they shouldn't attack the dragon unless the dragon attacks.
The
Yes.
coming out from what looks like one of those cellar doors, that swings upward. On the side of one of the buildings, you see the big roly-poly mare guy, whose name I don't remember, Jonas. He kind of slowly gets up the stairs, and he's, what? Did you win? What?
Well, it seems that large dragon is being coerced into attacking the town. So we think that if we can help stop them from blackmailing her with her babies, then maybe we can get her on our side, and maybe she can protect the town instead.
Oh. All right.
She can't give us
Yep.
much time, but we're going to go try and save her baby before she is forced to attack.
All right.
Do you guys have you had any contact with the Federation?
Just their
Sorry?
ambassador that has come through and threatened us
Do you know where he went?
back that same direction.
The pointing
Yeah,
the direction the dragon came from. Okay.
But they'd come through just before the neighboring town was burnt down.
Gotcha.
But the neighboring town wasn't quite as industrial as this place, so it probably was made an example
Yes.
for the region.
Okay.
Well, it seems then that their headquarters might be that stadium thing.
I can blow that up.
Can you?
Preferably not with our new dragon friend in it.
Yeah, if they're keeping that.
No, you survived. Didn't you get caught? No, I got caught in one of your blasts. And I've never mentioned it before. Huh.
Well, you're not dead, are you? Bet you would have mentioned the hell out of it if you died.
Probably not even once.
It's just this French ghost following you around.
Yes.
Now we're crossing games over again. But sure, well, he's like, the guy's totally enthusiastic. Like, me. It seems like you actually have some way to deal with this. That's awesome.
We have hope.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. Like, he was honestly probably expecting his whole town to be burnt down today.
Yeah.
So,
I'm glad he's a little less rude about it then. Good job, guy. Yeah, I say we go interrogate that shrubbery guy. If he's still napping in the shrubs.
All right. Let us go that way then. And
Me.
yeah, I get in the truck too.
and Vaughn is going to stay here
Okay.
With the
with
arbalist.
the
Yeah.
arbalist in the town.
Just in case, yeah.
Arbalist or ballista?
Ballista.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Cool.
What is an arbalist?
Is there a difference?
Yeah.
Doesn't look like it. Looks about the same. Because a ballista is basically a giant
Crossbow.
crossbow, right?
Yeah.
That's what an arbalist looks like. Maybe it's just the size.
Is it? Yeah. Is it smaller?
An arbalist is still a handheld device.
Ah.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
It is a big crossbow,
Right.
but it's not. Oh. And apparently it used a steel string.
Oh,
Oh really? Oh.
interesting.
Like it had the whole crank thing. Yeah. So in our usage, ballista is correct.
Sweet.
Stop it.
Getting all the notifications ever.
Wait till your kids have phones.
Oh man.
They go off a lot.
Well,
Talk
This-
about a phone blowing up.
this series of texts started with, quote, "For my 40th birthday, I want all of us to get D20 tramp stamps."
Is it Rob?
Nope.
Or
Oh no.
Nope.
Who?
Another random friend
Oh, okay.
oh,
in the group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I don't
can't
think he's
steal
ever,
my,
he's never
you
been
can't
on.
steal my dice tramp stamp idea, because that's what I'm going to put on the back. The next Happy Jack shirt, I want to put like a dice.
This was
assortment
arrived
of
to
dice.
entirely independent.
I
The
better get my crack on
what's
the
that?
shirt.
What's
Yeah.
that? What's the terminology for like independent? Like,
Stealing.
well, no, like when two companies arrive at a very similar product.
Right.
There is a
But-
name for that.
Yeah, but I don't remember. Anyway. So
Yeah, like the Forbidden Dance and what was the other movie that Cannon came out with at the same time?
the Forbidden Dance.
Yeah, there was two movies that came out at the same time. Lambada.
Oh. A more common thought one would probably be like A Bug's Life and Ants, or
If
Deep
you want to
Impact
go
and Armageddon.
pedestrian.
Right. But sure, yeah. The
To the shrubberies.
town has sent some people up to the roof and put out the top of the town hall. How are you guys going? I know Lambert's been on the car, ready to go.
She's driving.
I was
now.
in it. Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna drive?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm gonna fly.
cool. So you hit the road. It takes a little longer because of the truck.
Right.
The road isn't great or anything. You get out there, and let's see. High or low, Kimmy?
Hi.
Yeah, all right. There's an unconscious dude in the bushes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gonna walk over to him and shake him. I don't have it. I'm gonna make sure I pin his hands though,
Okay.
so he can't be like magic. I don't know. Maybe
Sure.
it doesn't work like that way, but
So this guy wakes up, and you're just standing there holding his hands, and there's a boom gun aimed at his face,
Yeah.
and,
And
a
I'm
dragon
just
right
leaning
there,
over
like.
going,
Yeah. So he wakes up, and he's like, ah! And he passes out again.
well, perhaps that was a bit too effective, guys. Maybe we
But-
shouldn't.
He starts to stir a moment later, and he kind of comes to a little bit. And, he, now that you're really spending some time near him, he smells super bad, like
gross.
very, like grave dirty, like very,
Decay. And,
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Does he look?
He doesn't look like he
Dead?
doesn't look bad. He doesn't even look really filthy or anything. He's just
Smells like he lives
yeah. He just
in
smells a little deathy.
a cemetery.
Yeah,
Okay. Gross.
and everybody notices it. So you notice it a lot. Like it's just like oh, that's really
like-
not, yeah.
So is it like grave dust smell, or is it more like corpse juice smell?
It's not wet.
Okay.
It's just that smell of like one of your asshole friends left some kind of meat in the cab of your truck,
Right.
and
Oh, Oh, no. you
you only find it later when it starts to reek.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that smell.
Okay.
Oh, or like you live in a place where they kill animals for food.
No, maybe. It's a
Maybe?
little less slaughterhousey though.
Okay.
It's not like blood. It's
Okay.
it's just kind of that rot.
Gotcha.
smell.
Gross.
And he's, he's like, what do you?
So we were wondering if you knew anything about that nice big red dragon's baby. There's a giant egg somewhere.
Yes, we stole the egg. Now the dragon works for us.
Yeah, so that doesn't really work for us. So where are you keeping that egg?
I'm not gonna tell you. You can kill me. I'll be back to serve.
Well, we could kill you, but we could kill you real slow. Bursts into flames.
How close are you to everybody else?
Backed up.
Okay. So you get to safe range
Yeah.
and ignite.
And then burst into flames.
And he's like, no, the Federation, I serve the Federation.
Well, there aren't that many places that they could be right now. I mean, my guess is that stadium's probably got your headquarters in it, right?
How many troops are in this stadium?
There's a few necromancers. But I'm not going to tell you anything else. You'll find out.
The egg there? That's a yes or is that a no?
We roll to like read his eyes, like, oh, they guessed it, damn it.
You can try, but
I have intimidation. Can I try to intimidate him?
somebody can, sure.
Okay. I would, with my large mechanically enhanced hand, I want to take his tiny little wrist, delicate wrist in my hand, and hold it. And say, I could pull your arm off without any effort whatsoever. But I will not kill you. I will just pluck you like a flower.
Okay. Give it a roll. An elegant solution to intimidation.
Oh! 11.
Nice.
You sell it. You are clearly an experienced flower picker.
She loved me not.
And you manage to apply just enough pressure that it really does cut off circulation to his hand. So he starts to get the tinglies right away. And he's
Right.
like, He goes, no, we don't have the egg in the stadium. That'd be stupid. The dragon could smell it.
Where's the egg?
Nearby.
Where nearby?
In the library.
In the same town?
Yeah.
We have some friends we would like you to meet.
More of you? You're going to need more.
Let's take him back.
Yeah.
We're taking him back to the town.
Okay.
Gag him. Bind him in every way we possibly can.
Yeah.
That's hot.
Suspend him
yeah.
upside down from a chain.
Yeah.
Put a hood over his head. And one of those really good, expensive ball gags, not some cheap thing you get on Amazon.
Yeah.
Stu knows ball gags, let me tell you.
No holes drilled
Those
in
Amazon
it. No.
ones.
Yeah.
Make sure to I don't know I have no idea how magic works, but I'm just assuming. I'll just cover all the bases on what I would
It
think.
seems like a good assumption, yeah.
Well, it's safe to assume that somebody that is gagged and bound and unable to move
And a gimp mask.
and unable to see or clearly hear is probably
Details
not going to
Stu
be doing
doesn't want
magic.
forgotten.
And let's put him under running water as well.
Well, then he dies.
Why?
Not
Not his
submerged.
mouth.
Oh.
Just water. Yeah.
So the town will rig up they'll tie him up to the fountain in the
go.
middle of town, per your instructions. Sure. Now there's a wet necromancy. Now the town
dressing
water
files,
smells
it's like that,
weird.
right?
Oh no!
In
Yeah.
dressing
Yeah,
files,
dressing
yeah.
files.
They put them under a leaky pipe or something. So
Yeah. Supposedly the water breaks up magic.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then they can aim the ballista at him too. So if you know,
He doesn't even know the ballista's aimed at him because he can't see.
right?
But
Just in case.
he feels the menace,
Right.
and you don't think he's trying to escape at this point. But sure, you get back to town.
Okay. Should we wait until nightfall and try to sneak in the library and get the egg?
Yes, I think that would be the best course of action.
It'd probably take you about an hour to get there with the truck.
Okay. What time is it now?
Like, you probably have an hour and a half, 2 hours until nightfall. At this point.
Should have
So
been
if
there.
you want to wait for that, you can.
Well, should we start heading over there so we get there right when it turns dark?
Maybe do some recon. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So we can get some food real quick and then we head out. We have an hour. We'll get there right as it turns dark.
And it seems like word has passed around the town that you guys actually have a plan, and it's not just great, lure the horrible dragon beast to our town to burn it down while you fight it.
That would have gone spectacularly well if I'd been allowed to shoot.
Yeah.
They don't believe you.
They, in fact, think you are full of shit.
I had landed a really good shot.
Yeah.
Wild card edge just wasted. That makes me happy.
8 dice, 8d12 of damage. I would have done.
Wow.
But
I probably would have rolled 8 in damage.
you guys start heading that direction. You get most of the way there, probably 45 minutes out of the hour worth of travel time. And you guys do spot, sort of in the distance, you see one of those flaming bat creatures. And you can kind of see it in the sky because it is a little fiery and dusk has set.
Okay.
So, you know, the sun is not all the way down yet, but it sticks out in the sky where it wouldn't so much during the day. But it looks like they have at least some kind of perimeter patrol sort of a thing.
Okay.
Can I get some high ground so I can kind of see the layout and see if there's...
It's pretty flat around
is
here,
it?
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, in another few minutes, you'll get to the edge of town, so there might be some building ruins and stuff you could climb up on,
Okay.
or at least piles of rubble
All right.
that give some texture to the terrain. But yeah. So, do you want to keep going with the truck?
No.
So you guys park it under a tree,
Yeah.
Covered with...
put some branches on it.
Yeah, so
sure.
it's not quite so
I'm gonna
obvious.
go human size, so I'm harder to spot.
More stealthy.
Mm-hmm.
On foot from here, it's probably going to take you about a half hour,
Okay.
45 minutes for the rest of the distance.
Okay.
But you are much stealthier that way, even at 10 foot tall.
Right. I can get on top of the building on the perimeter, pick a part of town, boom, boom, boom. Draws the attention away.
Do
Oui.
we know where the library is? What's a library, by the way?
It's the place with all the books.
Yeah, it's a big building where they used to keep books.
Oh. Seems like a weird place to keep an egg.
Yeah, it does. How big are dragon eggs, by the way?
I don't know. Last time I saw one, I was in it.
It was huge.
It was fully like 8 foot
Okay.
size. Like a large person
All
could
right.
fit inside it.
We're going to have to figure out, would you be able to carry that, Tiffany?
So? Yeah.
In your dragon form, you could hold it.
All right. So we have to figure out a way to get it to the door. And so, yeah, it'll be fine. We'll make it work.
Mother said you just roll it like a katamari, whatever that is.
Oh, well.
A what?
Your mother would know.
I don't know. You could ask him, but
Somebody killed him.
Now, I need to... you were revising history. He jumped in front of Zibolt. I think you would have a very good chance of surviving that.
Anyway.
That's my favorite. Like, how many times per session can it come up? Like, mom killer?
So I'll find an outlying ruined building and get him on top of it.
You get up there and you see the big stadium building that she was talking about, and you see the paddock with all the animals. And you see some activity in the front, because you have, like, it has like some night visioniness, right?
I don't know.
Sure, it does now.
All right.
So you can see there's probably 3 or 4 guys around the front of the building in the robes.
Okay. That's probably. So I'll point it out to them as they're in there, and I'll pick another building that's like 3 blocks away.
Yeah.
Do I see anything else that's guarded that looks important at all?
No, you don't see another building.
How about if I
from
start shooting at the arena?
That's a good idea. Unless they have the egg. Well,
I'm pretty sure that's where the dragon is.
Oh.
Yeah, the dragon is inside the stadium.
Or at least she was when I saw her doing her dragon yoga.
well, is there a way for you to? Can you like talk to her from far away, or do you have to be close enough to like actually speak with her?
Like, with my mind?
I don't know.
think
Doesn't
so.
matter.
We don't all know each other.
Look, just because we're both red dragons.
I can just shoot near the stadium. There's buildings near it. I'm sure. Right?
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing right up next
Just
to
blow
it.
up some of them.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sure, that's what you want to do.
But again, I cannot anchor on top of the building.
Well, you're more like on a pile of rubble here,
Okay, all right.
so you could.
Okay.
It's not a well-kept building where your things would just shoot into the floor below and not have any purchase.
Okay. Then I will anchor.
All right.
You get in position, let me know, and I will begin the firework.
All right.
And I will begin the firework.
So I'm gonna take lead, and I'm gonna go, and just kind of stay in the along the buildings, like in the empty streets. You get closer to about as close to the library as I think you can get without being seen.
I don't know if you've identified the library yet.
Oh, isn't that the one that he said that there was? Oh,
No, that's in front of the big stadium.
okay.
Oh, it's in front of the big stadium. Oh,
I thought
okay.
those
I
people
thought
were
Didn't see
standing-
another guarded building.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking that was the library. I'm gonna look around and see if there's a library, like a building that says books or library, or it looks
Not-
super studious.
There are a fair number of buildings around here that kind of match that description.
How big is this town?
It's a pretty big town. Well, or at least was.
Right.
It doesn't look overpopulated at this point. Like, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of activity in the ruins that you can see.
Okay.
But it is, it was, the Columbus, Ohio is a big town, big city.
Oh, it's Columbus. Okay.
Yeah.
Lambert, do you have any schematics or old maps on your computer system anywhere?
I did not think so. I don't have any knowledges, so
Okay.
I'm without that. Do I have like IR? I can see like heat signatures. No.
Not at great range.
Okay.
I want to roll knowledge. See if maybe I've been here before.
Sure.
Oh, 2 6s. And another 6. So 12 so far.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, knowledge
15.
of North America has come through for you. You are pretty sure that this stadium was for Ohio State University.
Oh, okay.
That's where they played football.
Okay.
And that a lot of the buildings around here are all going to have been the university buildings.
Okay.
You guys are kind of at the south end of this big open space where they've set up the paddock. But off, like directly ahead is the big stadium, but off to one side is a series of big-ish buildings that look like they would have been regular university-type buildings.
Cool.
But somewhere off in that direction would be the rest of the university, including a library, presumably.
All right. I'm pretty sure the library is in this direction. Tiffany, you said that you could. Maybe you didn't say something.
Wait. How far can you smell?
That's what I was about to say. Do you think you could smell that dragon egg?
Maybe. I've never smelled a dragon egg before.
Well, how far can you smell anything?
I don't know.
How far away could you smell the other dragon?
That's a good
A
question.
ways.
Pretty far.
Would you think the dragon would be able to, if the library is close to the stadium, would not the dragon be able to smell it?
Yes.
I think they're lied to us.
It's possible, but she didn't attack the town. If it's in the library, I mean, the library, you said it was kind of the opposite direction of the stadium?
Well, okay, so if you're from where you're standing, it's like 100 yards or so of open space to the stadium. And then off to, well, maybe even more, a little more than 100 yards. But then off to one side, you see the big buildings and stuff. And the university was a big school, so it's not like it's 4 buildings in the stadium.
Right.
There's quite a few buildings you can see off into the distance in that direction.
Okay.
Yeah, I smelled the dragon when I saw the stadium.
Well, and you can. There's also a big difference when it comes to smell of, like, if something's contained in a building, the wind doesn't move the smell around as much,
True.
that kind of stuff. So you're pretty sure that if you got near something, you might be able to smell it, but it's not like it radiates odor
Right.
either. It's something that you could probably smell if it was in the same building. But
Okay.
Can you
So-
try it?
I can try. I could probably smell it if I was in the building or, like, could stick my head in the building.
If we can get that direction, maybe that'll help us
Yeah.
figure out which one is the library.
That sounds like a good plan.
You pass the cheese platter, please.
Yes. Cheese.
If you please.
I like some garlic herb. Went shopping with the grocery shopping with the kids. Jackie's like, "Daddy, buy some brie. I've already got some in the refrigerator." He's gonna be so mad when he finds out I eat this.
Eat it all?
Yeah, I'm not gonna eat it all.
No.
Just enough. And I have no cracker.
Well, yeah, I think we're out of crackers.
Yeah.
No.
I forgot to get more.
Oh, do you want me to put this back? Did you want some, Kimmy?
No. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the garlic and herb brie is good. Although, I had my friend's birthday party at our house the other day, and we did a all garlic barbecue. She even did, like, a food contest, and we gave out prizes. So on Saturday, I ate so much garlic.
The chat room is
today-
asking what we're drinking today.
Oh, I'm drinking Coronado Mermaid's Red Amber Ale and La Croix.
La Croix. Nice. Core organic. Is it like water or juice?
kombucha.
It's not kombucha. It's sort of in between a fruit drink and La Croix.
Oh, okay.
It has 8 grams of 9 grams of sugar.
Oh, okay.
Fruit infused beverage.
Yes, and
nice.
the peach mango was fantastic. The other one was watermelon lemonade.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
But there's like not quite as sweet and fruity as like a
An actual juice thing.
Right.
Yeah. Nice.
Sounds delicious.
I'm just drinking La Croix.
Yeah, and I'm trying to recover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've just had La Croix and Diet Coke.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I had plenty to drink at the con this weekend.
There you
Yeah.
go.
well, yeah.
Gotta rehydrate.
Yeah.
I had a party yesterday too.
Yeah, we had
Yeah.
a party. Yeah.
Big party yesterday.
Right
The
after-
day before that was the con.
Yeah.
Right.
Weekend before that, I was in Vegas all weekend for a bachelor party.
Yeah, we're giving our livers a break
Done.
tonight,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
So funny. Actually, I was in Vegas at the same time you were.
I saw you made a post or something. And I was
Yeah.
like, I should have said something, but yeah,
We weren't there for long. Just to see some shows. It was fun though.
cool. We saw an awesome show
I
where I
saw
got
the
shot in
photos.
the head with a stream of warm blood.
Yes.
It was totally worth it.
That was pretty cool.
You have to-
They said they can't.
yeah, turn it. You're holding it in front of this camera.
Yeah, because that camera's backwards.
Right. That's
They can't read it.
Right.
This one they can read, right?
Right. Oh, the label's on this side though.
Oh,
It's
on
on
this side,
both
too.
Okay, I didn't know that. I was like, I don't think
I'm
that's,
looking right at it. I'm pretty sure it's
But
He
You're
that.
wanted to
holding
make
it up
sure they
and
could
like-
see the nutritional facts.
that's gonna, or I thought
9
maybe,
grams of sugar,
Or
damn
I
it.
thought maybe he put it like upside down for this camera. I'm like, it's not flipped that way, Stu. That's not how it works.
Not that dumb.
Well,
That's what they all say.
yeah.
All right. So,
All right, let's find this egg.
are you guys going to sneak off behind buildings that
Yep.
direction?
Yeah.
Sneaky
Okay.
egg stealing time.
All right. Give me a
Gonna
stealth
do it.
roll.
Okay. Stealth.
What do we roll for that?
If you don't have it, it's agility.
Dylan. Okay.
So when you guys find the library, or if you think you found the library, let me know and I'll hit a building that's not where you are.
Ooh, nice.
10.
12.
Okay. So, you guys follow along the buildings, you stay low, you get behind some others, so the guys that you've at least identified where they are, they
Yeah.
clearly couldn't see you. You get over a few buildings, and you actually see the building that you went and hid behind to take off,
Oh, hey.
off to this side. Well, you got the crazy knowledge roll earlier, so there's sort of a big open park, and at one end of the park is this building, and you can actually see through the glass. You can see some shelves
Oh, okay. Great.
inside that you think may be the library.
Okay.
It doesn't have a big label on the outside anymore, but it's surprisingly intact. Like the glass of the front of the building is not broken.
Oh. Okay. Do you see like anyone around it?
No.
No. Tiffany, I think that building over there, the one with all the glass, I think that's the library.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to see if you can smell anything?
What do I make for a smell roll?
Being noticed,
Notice. Okay.
but I think you get a +2 for tracking stuff.
I do. Or my
Or
tracking is
tracking's
a
different
D6.
skill. You
Yeah.
can do tracking.
Tracking? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. That is slightly better.
You can do it.
What am I looking for?
4s.
4 is success.
Hey.
Hey!
Let's try this again. Take another whiff. What's that? 5.
5?
You don't smell an egg or dragon smell in this direction, but you do smell more of that weird, kind of like the dude that's now tied up in the thing. So you get that smell kind of a lot around all over this area, but you don't see anybody.
Okay. Well, I don't smell the egg, but it smells real bad, like that smelly guy, the shrubbery guy.
Oh, so like there's more of those the undead or whatever they are.
Necromancers, yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
they're covering the smell of the egg with the corpsey smell.
Oh, that's a good point.
Possible. Or like what you said earlier, maybe it's a trap.
Or it's a trap.
We could flip a coin. I could just blow up the building.
Well, I think then we'd definitely be fighting that of the dragon too. If there's an egg in there.
I have a good shot. That's too bad.
Remember, if we blew things up every time we had a good shot, because you are a good shot, you know.
It has worked very well in the past.
I don't know if Tiffany would agree with you, but
Well, one little mistake.
Can you hear me shaking my head over the comms?
yeah,
Because I'm doing it.
The whistling of horns.
yeah.
I'll go ahead and aim at the dudes guarding the front of the
Sure.
stadium.
You can line up.
Okay.
You get the aim bonus
Okay.
for this because you are able to do that for sure.
It does seem strange that they'd be guarding the stadium and not where they were keeping that egg.
You all do get a call on the radio at this point from Vaughn. The dude in the fountain has apparently died.
Oh.
Oh.
Like he started thrashing about and foam out around his gag and dead.
We should go now. If he says he can return, he will tell them what we are about to do.
Yes. We need to sneak fast.
Yeah. All right, let's go for it.
Okay.
I will take my distracting shot.
Well, you're just sort of aiming for that general area, so
Yeah.
just roll a damage. Yeah,
Okay.
Well, no, you know what? Roll an attack, and I'll see if how many dudes you could hit with it,
Okay.
depending on how well you roll.
That is a D10 and a D6. I got an 8.
You explode.
Oh, I did. Oops.
Exploding.
16.
You can get all 4 of the dudes that you saw out there,
Excellent.
because that's a hit with 3 raises.
Okay.
So, you can get all 4 of the guys out front in your blast
I will do that.
radius. So go ahead and roll a damage.
12, 22, 25, 32.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Plus 4. 36.
Yeah. They aren't people anymore.
Excellent.
They just, like, the round goes off. You are fairly sure that anybody nearby can probably know. Well, everybody knows that you're there, but
Sure.
there is a big flash when it goes off. And
Oh, yeah. And a deafening sound.
Yeah.
Right.
So it is likely that even though you haven't fired twice, they could still figure out kind of where you came from. But the 4 dudes that you could see over there are just decimated, just hunks, and yeah,
Okay.
nothing is left of them. And you guys hear them,
Yeah.
so you know it's go time.
Time to go. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're the building is opposite us at the park.
Yeah, like you guys are kind of in some trees a little ways from the building. You're not far. Like you can get there real quick.
Okay, I'm gonna try and keep cover, but get there real quick.
Yeah, I'm going to draw
And-
my sword and do that.
Sure.
But I haven't activated the fire, so it's not like distracting.
You're not like, hey, everybody. Sure. You get up. There's some steps up, and then several sets of like the double doors, like you see on the front of a big-ish building,
Yeah.
that are all there, and it looks like they're all chained. Like there's a chain around the 2-handle kind of a thing.
Smash.
They are glass doors,
Oh,
so
right.
if you're trying to be super stealthy, you probably don't just want to go rah.
That's true. Okay.
But it's up to you.
No, I didn't realize the doors were glass. I was assuming they were like wood or something. Okay.
Yeah, it's
I
kind of
will-
a modern-y looking building. So.
Try to break the chains stealthily.
Well, like you can
Can I just,
grab the
like-
train and pull. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
Pull one of the links apart.
Sure. Give me just a strength roll.
Okay. So if my strength is 12 plus 4, I roll a d12 and it just add 4 to
And a
it?
d6.
And a D6.
And a d6. Okay.
Yep.
Whoa, that's good. 6, 12,
Oh, Lord. Okay.
16, 20.
Right.
You don't pull the chain apart as much as you just go up and grab one link and go until it just smooshes out between your fingers and falls open.
Okay. Door's open.
And the door isn't beyond that chain. There was like a lock thing sort of on it, but beyond that, the door does swing open.
Okay.
And then as soon as you get the door open, you can make a notice check.
Yes. 6. 11.
Okay. You hear some like low guttural speech. It's
Okay.
not a language. Well, what language? You just speak Dragon and Common, right?
Yes, just dragon and common.
Okay. Yeah. So obviously it's some language, but you don't know what.
Okay.
Tibetan throat singing.
Yeah, well, not quite that loud. It's very low and yeah.
Okay, so I'll whisper to Arabella. There's some dudes talking in there. It sounds like a weird language.
Well, they might be doing some magic to keep the.
What languages do you have?
No. I don't think I have any.
Okay. That's cool.
You don't even speak
I have
common.
English. No, yeah.
But you have like knowledge of knowledge of demons or something, right? Something like that?
Yeah, I do. I don't remember where I wrote it.
Well, go ahead and go for it. Give it your roll.
Yeah. I'm just seeing if I had. Nope, I didn't. All right. So just like a knowledge roll again?
Yeah.
Okay. Nope. Don't know anything about it.
Okay.
Completely.
You get to the door and you can kind of hear it low stuff, but you don't identify what's going on.
Okay.
It must be some kind of language or something.
Sounds
some
weird.
people.
Huh?
They are definitely saying something.
Yeah.
It's a necromancer drum circle.
I don't know what it is, but I don't like it.
Yeah, they're probably having to do some pretty serious magic to keep that dragon out of here. Maybe keep that egg from hatching, maybe?
No, I think they want to hatch the egg. And they want to have a trained dragon.
Well, yeah.
Another
You-
reason to get the egg back from them.
I mean, you do know that like there is that whole imprinting process,
Yeah.
like how you ended up with Mother.
Oh, right.
Like,
Oh, that.
'cause just by nature, you wouldn't have been like, oh, a crazy guy that calls himself Mom. I'm totally cool with that. But you, like when a dragon hatches, the first group of sentients that are around tend to be imprinted.
Yeah. Yes, we should get this egg away from them. Weirdos. They're weird egg chanting.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Are there any people clustering outside so I can make another distraction?
You actually see some lights that look like they're in the sides of the thing come on.
Oh, the stadium?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it's distant, so you don't hear very well, but you hear some yelling and some people that are doing stuff. You actually hear a low, big creature noise. It obviously sounds kind of like the dragon.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah, like you assume at this point you awoke it or something.
Right.
But there's nobody that's run outside yet.
Okay.
You think it's safe to assume that they're not going to just run out there as soon as they saw their friends
Melt.
mutilated.
I'll change position then. I'll and go see if I can get a vantage point where I can see their building. So if I see them ding, 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 with a giant angle.
Sure. It's going to take you a little while because it's kind of you'll lose sight of the stadium to get to see the building there.
That's fine.
But yeah, you can start trucking down the side street. Are you going to try and be stealthy about the move?
Yes.
Okay. So go ahead and do a stealth.
I don't have stealth.
Then a D4 and a D6.
I wear a giant chrome suit. I don't
You are very shiny.
But it's night, so there's not a lot of additional illumination that would be shining off of you.
I got a 4 on my D4
Well,
Another one.
and another 4 on my D4.
you have entered success country.
Yes. So that's that would be 8, 9, 10, 11 minus 2.
Yeah.
So 9.
That's still a raise
Okay.
over. So you. Yeah, you're not just clomp, clomp, clomp. It's you are successfully soft shoeing your way down the street. Are you guys going all the way inside?
Does it sound? Do the voices sound like they're far into the building or pretty close?
They're not right here.
Okay.
Like it's certainly like right in front of you is sort of like a lobby area.
Yeah.
But then there's some big archways on either side of this sort of area where it looks like it'd be like the research library desk,
Okay.
kind of a thing. And then there's what looked like it would have been like a security station off to one side, like where they'd search your bag so you don't steal the books.
Yeah.
And then on either side of the big desk are big sort of open arch ways that go farther into the building.
Gotcha.
So it's safe to assume that whatever it is, it's
On the other
on
side.
the other side of those archways.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess we'll go in there.
Sure.
Still being stealthy, but
Stealthy, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Continuing
easy
west.
enough for you to
Yeah.
move along. Since you're in human form, it's not that
Yeah.
hard. Although it is a big enough room that you could change back if you had to.
Okay.
You
I'm gonna
get
look through the archway first and see what I see.
which one?
Left.
Left. Okay. You get over there, and beyond the archway, there are some of those really long library tables,
Okay.
and it looks like. Sorry, was I
no,
gesturing
you're
off
good.
camera?
No, you're
Okay.
fine.
It looks like there were shelves of books here, but the books are gone.
Okay.
But the tables remain with the those little green lamps for
Yeah.
everybody and all that jazz. You don't see anybody right here, but it looks like there's been a bunch of furniture and stuff piled up sort of at the end of this big room, and then there's space beyond the big pile of furniture,
Okay.
like overturned desks, kind of like
Like a barricade, kind
a
of.
little bit, but it looks less purposeful than that. It's almost like somebody just moved a bunch of shit out of the way and just threw it in a big pile.
Oh, okay.
So there's this big sort of heap at the end of this row of desks.
And does the room look like it goes
And
the
it looks
whole-
like it goes farther beyond
the
this
whole way,
pile.
like the other archway looks into that same room?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
Now that we're getting closer, maybe I can hear what they're saying and understand it better.
Give it a try.
Oh, 6. 8.
It's definitely ritual speech.
Okay.
It's not necessarily like an active magic spell. It's more like somebody's trying to do something.
Okay. Interesting.
So there is a goal in mind. It's not just they're not like trying to repress the smell of an egg or something.
Okay.
Actually, you can roll it again now that
Ooh.
you're in this room.
See if we can
For the
notice
track.
something. Oh, the tracking, right. Yeah, not notice. Track. 4?
Yeah. It's not distinct, but you do smell a dragony smell in here. But there is also a lot of more fresh dead smell.
Ugh.
Like, kind of like the slaughterhousey kind of smell. Sort of.
I'll whisper very quietly. It smells a bit meaty in here. But also like the egg.
Does the egg smell like it's been tampered with in any way? Like, did they kill the egg and then they're trying to raise it?
I would actually have no idea.
Well, that's probably very true. You're right. It's a good point.
I have not been around a murdered dragon egg.
Nope.
Yes. Don't know what dead baby dragon smells like.
Nope.
Okay, check.
Unfamiliar.
I understand. Well, let's see if we can break up this party, I suppose.
Okay.
If we peek around, how many do we see?
So moving into the room, you kind of tiptoe down to where this pile of furniture is. Are you going to try and climb it to look over, or are you going to try and go around the edge? It doesn't look like it blocks the whole way. You could kind of get around it, but you'd have to move out of the clear central axis and kind of push past some stuff. So
Okay.
if you want to move around it, you're going to have to do another stealth check. If you're going to try and climb it, it'll be like an agility thing.
I feel like I would probably Dragon Out and Kool-Aid Man my way through it.
All right. If that's what's happening, yeah.
Yeah.
Choice number 3. All right.
Tiffany is not subtle.
No.
I like it. I like it. So you get out into the room next to the long desk, and there's totally room for you to change back. And you get down there. You could make a strength check.
Okay.
The chat room
Again.
is commenting on your impressive horns.
Thank you. These were sculpted by my friend the Mad Masker, painted by me.
Yes.
They are my favorite. Strength D12 plus my wild die. And plus 4 is... My brain doesn't work. 13.
All right. Way more than enough to clear the furniture stuff. But I was just kind of looking to see how much you just like.
How
"Bah!"
much extra?
Yeah. So you get down there, like, as you're starting to walk down, you start the transformation process, like, on the move. Mm-hmm. It's actually super creepy because, like, it's the bipedal to quadrupedal transition.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, she kind of just moves
Falls
forward, like,
yeah.
starts falling forward and then catches herself and grows, like, doesn't, like, the back feet don't move for a little while and the front keeps going to get big enough. Mm-hmm. Gets to this pile of stuff and just
The knees
shovels it out of the way with her horns. And on the other side, there is there's a robed figure sitting in like this circle with all kinds of what looks like blood painted on the ground in some kind of a ritual fashion. And then in the circle with him is an egg. And it is also covered in blood runes all over it.
No, took blood off my egg.
And around the outside edge, it looks like there's probably 15 or so fresh corpses. Like throats cut humans, throats cut. That's obviously where it looks like all this
Yeah.
blood came from. But yeah, all over the place. And the guy, like, you bowl all that stuff out of the way, and the person doing the ritual singing looks over, but he keeps singing like he's
Okay.
actively trying to do something. And then we can do cards then,
Awesome.
because I'm assuming you're going to want to do something
Yeah.
violent.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to say into my headset, Lambert, we found the egg, and there's a lot of dead bodies and some necromancers.
2, please.
Yeah, no cheese.
Yes. Cheese for you.
Thank you.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
Should I
Drag it
take
down.
one just in case?
Drag it down.
Sure. Go ahead. Yeah. We'll
I
say that
I have a yak of hearts.
it won't be this round that you can get the building in sight, but beginning of next round you can. But you can still have that for action in case
Okay.
you want to do something.
I think she's the barking queen.
Oh, yeah. So go ahead. You have informed Lambert. And now that she's pushed through all that stuff, you can see the things on the other side. You don't see all the bodies yet. They're kind of piled against the wall where you'd have to get through the barrier first to see them.
So if I look up, is there like I guess I wouldn't be able to tell that. Like a sprinkler system in the building, like a fire alarm thing.
You know that there would have been back when.
But I don't
you
know if it
don't
still
know
works.
if there's still water pressure, etc.
Then I'm gonna head straight for the guy who's chanting.
Okay.
Seems pretty demonic and pretty bad to me.
Okay.
So
So you're not going to be able to just do a move to get to him.
Okay.
You'll have to try and roll your run die.
okay,
So what's your pace?
my pace is 10.
Okay.
Oh, 10 if I'm running.
Well, it's
Your pace is usually 10, and then it's 10 plus or plus
and then
something if
there's a
you're
D6.
running.
There's a D number there for running, probably.
My pace I have is 8, and then I have 10 written next to it.
Oh yeah, okay. So your pace is 8.
But I'm running. I
But
can do
running
10.
you roll a D10.
Right.
And that tells you how much farther you can go.
Okay. I feel
But-
like I said that. Did I not say that? Did I say something else? Okay.
You said it, but I misinterpreted
Okay.
what you said.
Sorry.
So yeah, I restated it for my own brain.
Excellent. Okay, good.
So you get sort of right to the barricade with your 8, and then to get all the way to him, you'll have to roll your run.
Okay. With another dice? The
no,
one die?
just the D10.
Just the D10? Okay.
Yeah.
A 1.
You don't get all the way to it. You have to kind of slow down to squeak past her because she's still kind of taking up part of the space. You get past the barricade and you see the corpses, and the smell of blood is now strong enough for you to notice. And in fact, you get a chance. You see next to the guy, there's just several like big buckets that seem to be full of blood
Oh, good.
on the ground.
Okay.
but you don't make it all the way to him.
Okay.
You could still take an additional action, like to do something rangy, if there's something rangy you want to do. But I know you said you already had your sword out. But
Yeah, I already have my sword out.
and you're at -2 if you try and do something else.
Yeah. Wish there's like water around or something. Alright, no, I'm gonna end there.
Cool. So that was Queen, then Jax. You're hustling. It's the like sneaky hustle.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get the building in sight.
Okay.
You can't take another action.
Got it.
And then it's this guy's turn. And I'm going to see something important. Okay. He continues to chant. And he dips his hand into the bucket of blood and throws it out onto the egg in front of him in like a Jackson Pollock style spread.
Okay.
But he continues, he's rocking back and forth and keeps chanting.
Okay.
And that's what he does.
This is my turn.
Yep.
Okay. I'm close enough to hit him, yes?
Yeah, you can move
Okay.
up to him and
Yeah. I'm going to move up to him and try and claw his head off his body.
go for it.
Which is fighting D6. Six,
Booyah.
4, 9.
A 9 totally hits him. Maybe with a raise. Let me double check. Yes, with a raise.
And then
So you roll your damage for claw.
claws, which is strength plus 3d6. So I roll my d12 for strength, add the 4, and then
and
3d6.
then 3d6. And an extra d6 because of the raise.
Yay! Okay. Well, that was not useful. That's a 1. So 5. Ooh, that one explodes. 10, 14, 16. Plus 6 is 22. Plus 6 is 28. Plus 2 is 30.
Yeah, you do that. Roll smarts
Smarts. Okay.
as you do this.
As I do
Sorry,
this,
that was
which is a d4.
No,
Do I?
It was just a rumbling noise.
And I roll the wild die with it, yes? Or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
3?
Okay. So you slash him with one claw, and it's totally like the lightsaber wound guy that just goes ah and falls over dead, like bisected. Clearly, you separated parts of him that should not be separated, and he falls over in the heap. Well, actually, you're close enough too. You could roll your smarts.
Okay. Do I have to? Okay.
You don't have to, but
Nope.
it's your option.
9.
Right before she swiped him, he stopped singing.
Oh, fuck.
But he is now dead. There's an egg.
Well, I hope we're in time.
I hope so too. There's not really much way to tell.
What are you talking about?
Well, right before she sliced him, he seemed to finish his incantation.
You want to clear the building? I will take care of the egg.
Well, I don't know if we want to explode the egg. We should probably see what they were doing first.
I think we should get the egg to its mother and let her deal with it.
That's a good point.
Because if we destroy it, she will just continue attacking the town.
Yeah. Whereas if she gets pissed at them for messing with her egg, she might just destroy them instead.
Is she going to be willing to take care of her spawn, which has been corrupted by this these people?
No, probably not. But we should at least.
Who will it fall to then?
Well, may not. We may have to put it out of its miseries. I think, but we should probably let her see it before we do that. That doesn't seem like a hard decision.
Give her the egg and we do them both at the same time. Oui.
Well, we'll see how it goes.
Sigh loudly and pick up the egg.
The most bloodthirsty Canadian in history.
Well, I like to take care of problems early.
I get
I
it.
don't like them to become big,
Planning
large
ahead.
problems. That
Prepared
Right.
Canadian, but yeah. So,
I don't procrastinate.
are you picking up the egg?
Yeah.
I'm really sorry, guys.
Although,
Longer.
before I do that, I'm going to take
I'll
the
get something.
hood guy's robe, just like rip off a bit and wipe off the egg a little before I pick it up.
Sure. I mean, it smears the blood around more than removes it.
Well, you know.
At least
But
there's not the.
there's not weird symbols on it anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the guy's robe wasn't unbloodied after you did your action.
Yeah.
Anybody who's watched Supernatural knows all you have to do is mess up the symbols and it makes it fine.
Right. Oh, yeah,
Everything's
yeah.
fine.
Running water.
Running water.
Ritualistically
Put some salt
speaking,
on it.
yeah, that would make a sense. But yeah, you totally do that. It takes you a second,
Yeah.
but you pick up the egg, and it's warm. It feels warm, which you take to be a good sign, since you're kind of fiery.
Yeah.
Um,
Seems legit.
but the other side of the room, you hear shuffliness, like you hear movement as you're picking up the egg.
Is there a window nearby?
Beyond this, yeah, there's those big glass, like the whole back of the building is sort of glass, looking out at that park.
Yeah, I dive out the window with the egg.
Sure.
Roll, tuck and roll.
So you shoulder your, like, you kind of use your wing to bust out the glass and then cover the egg as you go.
Yeah.
You see, from where you are, you see the whole back of the building just shatter. Like, they're
Okay.
those big, giant 2 or 3 story tall panes of glass just bust.
I'll like sort of aim for the center of the building,
And then you see your friend.
but then I'm definitely aiming
Come
for
out.
the center of the building.
Here, I'm running.
You start to move, and it looks like all of the corpses that were down one side have all started to stand up and shuffle a little bit. They seem kind of confused more than anything, but
Yeah.
they're all there.
All right. I'm following her out the window.
Sure. You jump out the window behind her after the glass finishes raining down, and you get out onto the green. They're not quite out of range yet.
Okay. Oh, a little bit.
Where are you guys
Thank
headed
you.
from here?
To the stadium where the dragon is?
Okay.
I'm
Heading in that
taking the
direction,
egg to its mom.
And then pop some popcorn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
You start moving that way. Are you taking off and flying, or are you moving along the ground?
I think it's going to be hard to be stealthy while in dragon form with a giant egg. So I'm probably just going to fly.
Okay. You flap your wings a couple of times, and you kick up off the ground. You get over the because you kind of had to go over this building to head back towards
Sure.
the stadium. And you see when you get to the point where you lay eyes on the stadium, out in front of the stadium, you see there's several bulky looking guys that are now standing out there that used to be robed figures, but these are like, they look kind of armored and big. Not like 10 feet tall big, but burly humans
Okay.
sized. And inside the stadium now there's a lot of light. Like, it looks like the big stadium lights have kicked on and are shining down inside.
Okay. I'm going to try and fly up high enough to see if I can see the dragon in the stadium?
Sure. You get high enough looking down. You do see the dragon in the stadium, but it looks like it's restrained.
I was afraid of that.
Like there's some kind of cabling and stuff stretched over it, and
Yeah.
like Gulliver's Travels.
Right.
And there are several robed figures moving around the dragon inside the stadium.
How many are there out front?
There's 2 of those big guys.
2 big dudes out front and several inside.
And the main gate of the stadium is totally big enough for you to pass through.
Okay.
If you go that way.
So, I'll radio you guys. There's some big-looking necromancer dudes out front of the stadium now, and it looks like they've got our dragon friend tied down inside.
That's not good.
No.
Can I see those guys, or are they on the opposite side?
Well, you've lost sight of the stadium.
Oh, I have. Okay, all right.
I don't know if you need to repeat that. I don't know if I came through.
Yes, I have lost sight of the stadium.
Well, I think we need to keep the eggs safe first and foremost. I think as a mother, the dragon would prefer that as well.
Yes.
Not a big fan of the berry.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one.
Have you had the coconut?
Yeah, I like the
Oh,
coconut.
you have to, as long as you like coconut.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of coconut.
Yeah, I don't like coconut.
It is very coconutty.
Well, Tiffany, perhaps you could take it and hide it somewhere.
I was thinking that, but I don't know if they have a way to track the egg. They
Yeah.
could find it while we were trying to rescue her or back at town.
That's true.
Dragon eggs are tough. You know that much. It's not
Yes,
like
yeah.
not like a chicken egg that you're like super delicately, please God, don't crack.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it would survive a little bit of handling.
Right.
Not like I wouldn't throw it at something, but
I was planning on it.
like, hey, big guys out there.
Well, it's probably safe in fire. So if we just firebomb the stadium, the dragon and the egg probably be fine.
Oh, yeah, she'll be fine. I mean, I could breathe fire on them from up here. I don't mind.
That might be a good place to start.
Okay.
See if we can get the mama free, and then she can help us.
Yeah. So, let's see. Stadium lights are usually kind of set in from, like, the edge wall of the stadium, or, like...
They kind of are mounted up around the top edge.
Yeah, around the top
shining
edge. Okay.
in. Yeah.
I want to perch between them.
Okay.
On the top edge. So it's kind of like if they try and look directly at me, it's hard because the lights are real bright.
Sure.
Nice.
I'm going to perch up there and just start raining fire on them.
Okay.
Because fuck those guys.
And hopefully it can undo the cable, too. Maybe that's holding her down.
Yeah. Although presumably it's fireproof because, she can burst into flames.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
So, it's too far for you to do your cone of fire
Yeah.
from up top, but you can
Just do the,
do a glob
the
of
flat
fire.
glob.
Fire loogies.
I'll let you just do one for free.
Okay.
So roll a attack. You're shooting.
Shooting D10. This one.
And you're targeting one of the robe guys?
Or
Or...
yeah, one of the robed guys on the inside.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Down by the dragon.
By the dragon, yes. I want to start taking those guys out. What am I looking for?
Fours.
4 or
Fours?
higher.
5.
That'll do.
It's not great, but it'll do. And let's see, 4d6. Plus 6 is 18. Plus 3 is 21.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These guys are not at all prepared to be shot with horrible fire. No. Nope. Not that guy anyway. So yeah, you hit him, and much like the guy that you hit out in the field in the last game, he just, like, his robe lights on fire and part of him melts away. Like it's sort of the the Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah.
Like the guy just melts away. Horrible wax man. But the others that are down there are clearly aware that you're there now. They can't. Safe to assume because you landed between the big lights,
Yeah.
they don't see you that well.
But they know
But-
kind of where it came from.
Yeah, they're aware that there's something up there that shot a horrible fire.
Got it.
And you're not super subtle when you breathe fire either. It's not like you're like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So, we should do some cards then.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a joker. That means we got to reshuffle, right?
Oh, well, we should have done that before, but I forgot.
Oops.
Well, did we do? Oh, we did one past that. We didn't.
Yeah, because we didn't use those cards.
Good cards.
I do.
Counts.
All
My
right.
bad. You can write that one down, Erica.
She was in the chat room earlier, but she had to go.
Ah,
I think she's on East Coast time.
that makes sense. I don't even know what time it is, guys, by the way. I'm sorry.
It's 10:07.
Oh, okay. We should probably
Wanna
wait
hold?
there. Yeah,
Okay,
that's a
all right.
good place to
Okay.
stop
Okay.
because it gets serious from there.
Okay.
So yes, thank you for joining us. This has been Savage Worlds Rift, discovering a dragon that's not so horrible.
Maybe.
My name is Dave. Thanks for joining us again. What else is going on this week?
We have our mini painting on Wednesday. And that's going to be a very special episode because that's the day that my press silence order stops from Wonder Woman, so I can actually talk about Wonder Woman
Yay.
on Wednesday. So we're going to paint minis, probably talk about Wonder Woman a lot. But no spoilers, I won't mess it up for anybody. So,
And then this happens, and then this
This
happens,
happens,
and then this happens,
this
and it's cool, and
yeah, no. But I'll tell you the things that are cool, why it's cool without telling you what happens. So that's
Awesome.
like the plan. And also we'll probably get in a fight about other DC movies and stuff like that. So it should be super fun. So thank you guys, and we'll show you the calendar on your way out. And we'll talk to you later. Bye.
We're out of time and out of space, lamenting for the human race. A cataclysmic crisis from the past. A small blue world asunder torn, an apocalyptic nightmare born, and mankind better learn to cope with it fast. Watch the glittering protectors rise! Inhuman foes meet your demise! And boom, boom, boom! Your end is nigh!
The preceding program has been a presentation of the Angry Folk Media Empire.